Приветствую всех, да, поскольку я первая буду выступать. Артем, а ты там начнешь демонстрацию, да?
Да, хорошо.
Угу. Ну, все, мы готовы?
Да, пожалуйста.
Угу. Dear applicants, their parents and colleagues, I'd like to welcome you at the Financial University under the government of the Russian Federation. My name is Ekaterina Popova, and I'm the Vice Dean of Pre-University Training Faculty. Now, I would like to tell you a few words about our faculty. If you want to live, to work, to study in Russia, you have to know Russian language, and our faculty is the best place to learn Russian language. We have 4 main programs in our faculty: economics and finance, engineering and techniques, humanities, and medicine and biology majors. The cost of our faculty is 199,000 rubles. During this year, you will be able to learn not only Russian language, but other subjects also due to your major. And also, it will be a great chance for you to take part in competition and concourse portfolio. If you will win, you will be able to study on the main programs on a budget form. Also, in our faculty, we have Russian courses, 3 months, 6 months, and 12 months of Russian courses. The cost of 3 months is 45,000 rubles, 6 months 75,000 rubles, and 12 months 78,000 rubles. To be our student, you only have to come personally to our office or to send by email your passport and your document of education translated into Russian language. Then we will make a contract with you. You pay for your education and you'll be able to study your classes. You can see our contacts in our presentation. So we are waiting for you, and still you have time to send your documents till the 1st of December. So now I would like to introduce my colleague, Artem Kиселев. He works in admission office, and now he will tell you a few words about main programs. Thank you.
Thank you, Ekaterina. I'm glad to welcome our applicants on today's presentation. There were a few words about pre-university training faculty, preparing faculty of the financial university under the government of the Russian Federation. And now I would like to tell you more about our university, about the admission ways, yes, how you can enter the university. And maybe after you finished the pre-faculty, or you don't have to, or you don't want to learn Russian and you would like to study in English, you can, and you are welcomed to enter the financial university. To begin with, our university, Financial University, is a large international educational and scientific center. It specializes in the fields of economics, finance, social studies, and IT. However, today our university have broadened the number of directions of studies, the programs that we can offer for you, from innovatics to different IT spheres, and for example, linguistics, you can also study at Financial University. More than 50,000 students study at Financial University on 27 branches of it. There are more than 1,500 foreign students from every single country of the world. The Financial University has more than 100 years of history, and over the years it has made a significant development, and as well as gained global competitiveness. It is one of the leading universities in Russia. This is constantly confirmed by various rankings. For example, on a regular basis, we receive high scores in management, in social sciences, in econometrics, in the QS World University rankings. In 2020, we got 10th place in international ranking REST. And our students, we are very proud of this fact that they are in the first place in terms of competitiveness on the labor market. The Financial University offers excellent conditions for living and studying, good campuses, scientific laboratories, modern libraries, sport complexes. All this are open for you at any time. There are 8 dormitories near campuses. Well, they are comfortable, and they have, I think, utterly affordable price at about $27 per month. Normally, students live in 2 or 3 beds, blocks or flats, bath facilities, kitchens, Wi-Fi. Yes, it's all included. Various students, associations, clubs, communities, organizations, such as vocal, dancing, and volunteer organizations, all them work actively in the university. We also, our university also can provide different sport facilities, sport complexes, swimming pool, and we also have our own hotel complex to relax in the free time. Financial University have partners all over the world. There are more than 120 partner universities in 30 countries abroad. More than 20 double degree programs are also on offer for you. It means that students can gain 2 diplomas at the end of their bachelor studies. To do this, they have to apply for this program. It has additional costs, and then you may go on 1 year, on the last year of studying to the university abroad, and gain there a diploma at the end of studying, and after coming back to Financial University, you can gain our diploma. What else? Studying at the Financial University also provides the opportunities to opt for student exchange programs such as Erasmus. There are more than 90 exchange programs. with the partners universities. Some of them you can see on the screen. There are also summer and winter schools to choose from. You can go on language courses. Yeah. We're proud of our graduates. They are famous politicians, business persons. Some of them go to the politics sphere. For instance, among our graduates, you can find Prime Minister of Russia. Financial University is a perfect place to build your career. As I have previously mentioned, our graduates took first place in terms of competitiveness in the labor market. The graduates work in many spheres, and the majority of them choose audit, consulting, banking sphere, which is listed, which are listed on the slide. They work in many different spheres. However, they choose huge international corporations and agencies. Some our partners where our students can work while studying and after graduation. You can see on the slide, this is the big four agencies of audit and consulting, such as KPMG, Ernst & Young, Deloitte, and so on and so forth. There is also a special department which helps our students to find suitable job offers and internships. Now let's move to the application process and the programs we offer at the Financial University. It's important to mention that our programs, most of them are in Russian language. However, you can opt for some English-speaking programs, which are taught fully in English. Among them, you can find, for example, international business, international finance, Bachelor of Business Administrations. This year, we opened our new program in English. It's called Global Politics, and you can also opt for PR in Politics and Business. There are also 3 programs full in English in Master in Postgraduate Education, such as International Tax Relations, International Finance, Management, and International Business. If you finished the pre-university training faculty, the preparatory faculty, you can go on Russian-speaking program. Some of them also have an opportunity to study partially in English language. It means that some disciplines can be taught in English. Financial University also provides different forms of study. You can choose traditional full-time mode, but there are also part-time and online education modes. Prices vary, depends on the program you choose at our university. It begins from 130,000 rubles to 500,000 rubles. To begin a student of the Financial University, you have to decide how to apply. There are some different ways to apply. The first one is to apply on a scholarship provided by the government of the Russian Federation for foreigners, and the second way is to apply on a fee-paying basis. Fee paying application means that you have to pass 2 entrance exams, pay your tuition fees, and begin to study at the financial university. Scholarship application consists of also different ways. To begin to get the scholarship, you can take part in the Financial University International Olympiad or portfolio competition. The winners of the Olympiad get the scholarship, and the Olympiad prizes are the awardees receive 50% discount on fee paying places. Portfolio competition means that you have to send us your portfolio. It can be language certificates, Olympiad winner diplomas, or some other documents that you think can be the part of your portfolio. Winners of the portfolio competition also can get the scholarship. Another way is to pass a competitive selection in your country and apply via Россотрудничество representative office in your country. It's important to mention that by submitting an application form at the representative office, you have to select 6 universities and arrange them in your application form. If you would like to study at the financial university, it's better to mark financial university first, at least higher, the highest in your application form. The application process for postgraduate studies, for master admissions, is the same as in bachelor. You can participate in international Olympiad, portfolio competition, or the selection at Россотрудничество. To become a fee-paying student, you have to pass 2 entrance exams and submit also your portfolio publications and some other documents. All of them are listed on our website. Again, our International Olympiad has already begun. I remind you that Olympiad winners get a governmental scholarship to study at financial university. Online testing period begin from 1st of December, and it will last till 15th of March. Portfolio competition also began at 1st of December, and we are waiting for your portfolio till 21st of May. You can find out more about admissions, the list of required documents, also all the admission deadlines, all information about International Olympiad and portfolio competition, and a lot of other useful information on our website, which you can see, which address you can see on the slide. It's www.fa.ru. You're likely to ask all your questions in our Telegram or WhatsApp groups, or via email. We're will be glad to welcome you at the Financial University. Thank you for your attention.
Okay, colleagues, and it seems like it's time for me to start. And before I will present you our best and brilliance programs, I believe that I just need to ask Artem to shut down the presentation because I just cannot share the screen. So Artem,
yeah, I'll finish the demonstration.
Okay, thank you. And again, before we will start, I believe that it's better for me, for you, for us to give you a pretty short clip just to give you a brief introduction into our best and the brilliance programs. Well, yes, that's it. That's our program. So I'm here just to present you actually two of our programs. One for undergraduate students, and that's a bachelor program, and another the master's program. So my name, because I just forgot to tell you who I am. So my name is Oleg Borisov, and I'm Vice Dean at the Faculty of Taxes, Audit and Business Analysis. And we've created the best undergraduate bachelor's program in economics in the Financial University, and that's International Business, Taxation and Analytics. And the program is fully taught in English. So I believe that it will perfectly suit for you, and it's the best because it's built at the age of different spheres of knowledge. So since it's an international business, you definitely will become best knowledge about the international business, about the global trade, about the different markets and services in the international spheres. But it's not just the international business. When at the moment we live in a pretty new environment, and we just feel that we need to prepare our students for the future economy. And actually, we grant our students digital future competence. Because again, when you operate in the field of international business, you definitely need to know how to analyze operation. You need to know how to operate with the machine learning or artificial intelligence, with the big data. You need to know and Python programming languages just to be able to analyze pretty large amount of pretty large databases and large amount of information, and you just need to know how to use these technical skills to support your decisions, how to use it to analyze information for business from the markets and to give to support your decisions. So first of all, it's international. Second, it's digital. Then you also will get the knowledge in the field of law, because when you operate in the international business, you need to make a deal. So you just need to know how to enter into the sales contract and what's the conditions for the contracts, how to set the price and how to set the price that will not only suit you from the business perspective, but will be accepted on a part of the Federal Tax Service or the Foreign Tax Inspectorates, or when it will also suit to the customs authorities. So actually, there are many actors in this field, and you just need to be aware that it's not just so easy here, and you need to take into consideration many different issues just to be professional in the field of international business. And last but not least, when you operate international business, you just need to have not only advanced language skills, but also know at least one of the second foreign languages. And we give our students an opportunity to choose one of 4 languages, and that's German, French, Spanish, and Chinese. And as for Chinese, I especially believe that it's best choice in the modern world. And again, you just choose it at the first course, and you and we give you an opportunity to study the chosen language throughout all the 4 courses. So with a total volume of up to 936 hours. So it will give you an opportunity to get the advanced knowledge in the field in this second foreign language, and to move from the beginning level and up to the preparation for international language proficiency tests. So to sum up, the economic knowledge, international business, and then law and contract law, and then digital competences. You will know how to use machine learning, artificial intelligence, R and Python, how to process big data. And to sum up, all in all, it will let you an opportunity to structure and accompany foreign trade transaction, to build or to structure international business, international companies, and to create international value chain. And last but not least, it also, this advanced knowledge, we also combine with a logistic knowledge in the field of logistic, then marketing, management, etc., etc. So it's a very diverse set of different knowledge that you definitely need to know when you want to build a successful career in the field of international business. Well, as for the program, International Business Taxation and Analytics, actually we let our students to choose in between two areas of professional specialization, and namely international trade specialist or international financial and business analyst. So it's you just need to choose whether you want to travel all around the world, and you want to negotiate, you want to actively participate in the international trade, you want to know how to structure international business, or you're more analyst and you want to work with the data, with the big data, you want to know where the information came from, and how to analyze it, and how to make a proper decision. So as for international trade, you see here there are three main spheres here. So first of all, as I already said, we pay very much attention to international trade contracts, so international sales contracts. Because again, when you operate in the international sphere, you definitely need to know what's the main conditions of the contract, and how to force your counterpart to follow the contracts when your counterpart fail to do so, and what's the penalties and some interest payment, and how to set this additional penalties and interest payments. We will teach you how to prepare commercial proposals, how to determine conditions of international sale contracts, taking into account tax and customs consequences, because again, almost all the conditions in the contract you need to see from the perspective of different dimensions, and not only from the perspective of, not only from the business perspective. You just need to know not only the legal perspective, because again, actually that's the international private law, and that's why I said that we build this program on the edge of different fields of knowledge, because again, when you operate in the international business, you just need to know at least some fundamentals from the international contract law, because otherwise you won't be able to negotiate. So again, we don't prepare here lawyers, we don't prepare here programmists or mathematics. No, we prepare here economists, but the modern economists. The economists are able to actually participate in international trade, and who know many things in different spheres. And then you definitely, when you choose the international trade specialization, then you definitely need to know how to structure international supplies. Because again, when you structure and support this foreign trade transaction, you need to take into consideration the set of different rules, and namely again, business issues, tax issues, customs obligations, commercial business conditions. Then you need to support your ideas, to support your decision with advanced analytical skills, and to analyze this big set of data, financial data, business data, different types of them. You just need to use modern IT equipment, modern IT programs. And again, you just also need to pay attention to visualization techniques, because again, it's very important just to let yourself see what's the trend here, and also to demonstrate it to your counterpart, to your colleagues, just to support your analytical ideas. So that's why we teach our students to operate with program languages such as R and Python. So again, we don't prepare here programists, no. But as the modern specialist in the field of international business, you definitely need to have advanced skills in the programming, because nowadays it's just must in the modern world. Then, last but not least, the specialists here combined with advanced skills in the field of sales, marketing, logistics. So you just need to know how to organize international sales and marketing policy for this transnational or multinational corporation, how to create this regional or global value chain, again, depending on the level of the company, whether you operate in some regional subdivision, whether you work in some regional subdivision of the company, or you will work for the large multinational company. So you just need to know how to create this global value chains, again, taking into consideration transport and logistic issues, tax and customs issue. You just need to choose the optimal customs regime. You need to approve what's the price for this product, taking into consideration, again, your tax and customs obligation. And again, you just need to use big data modeling and predictive business analytics tools just to support your business ideas. So that's the international trade specialization. And another field of specialization is the analytics. And we prepare here international financial and business analysts. Well, when you want to build a successful career in the international field, you definitely need to check this ability too, because to my mind, it's pretty great, almost as great as the international trade. And as for analysts, here we teach you how to analyze financial instruments and different kind of investments projects. And you'll at the end, you'll be able to analyze profitability of different kinds of financial instruments, such as, again, shares, obligations, or derivatives. So actually, it's pretty close to trading, but you just need to see it from the perspective of data. You just need to see it more from the analytic perspectives. And you will need to build a model and assess financial risks based on data analysis and machine learning with elements of artificial intelligence. Because again, nowadays we live in a world 5.0 and the economy 5.0, and we just cannot teach you to some outdated technologies. And nowadays, when you analyze anything, you need to use modern IT equipment, modern program tools, just to predict, just to analyze and predict future steps and future development for this particular project or instrument. Then we learn you how to use predictive financial analytics and artificial intelligence fundamentals just to support your ideas. And you'll be able to justify investment decisions in the international financial market using cluster analysis, neural and hybrid fuzzy networks of big data processing groups. And last but not least, when you want to be successful in the field of analysis, you need to know where the data came from. And actually, when we talk about international business, when we talk about any kind of business, all the data came from the accounting. And actually, that's why we need to give you the knowledge, the advanced knowledge in the international financial and managerial accounting under, again, different types of standards, national standards, international financial reporting standards. We just teach you how to interpret financial, corporate, and other type of information, because again, it's not just financial and corporate information. You just need to analyze also other non-financial type of data. And just again to support, to give, to find out what's the result here, and to support your ideas with the analytical tools. When we talk about international trade, actually you see here the main map for the development of our specialists. So in the center here you see international sales contracts. So that's the legal perspective on the international trade. And then big data, predictive, and business analysis, because again, the specialist in the international trade just need to combine both of these dimensions: legal dimension, then digital dimension, and economic dimension, and data dimension, and language dimension. So you just need to be pretty professional in different kind of spheres. You just need to know how to where the data came from and how to analyze it, how to support your ideas, how to negotiate the contract, and how to turn it into commercial proposals or the international sales contract, how to sell the products. And when I said how to sell the products, you just need to know modern marketing tools, including digital marketing. You need to know how to transport your products and how to deliver it to your customers with the optimal way, and it's called logistics. And you definitely need to know everything about global goods and services markets, national and world economy, etc., etc. So there are many different additional perspectives. Actually, that's the gist of this international trade specialists, how we prepare them. But we also rely on different kind of professional standards. And here we see that actually we prepare here not only specialists in the field of international trade or foreign economic activities specialists, but also business analysts. Again, there is such a professional standard here, and we just teach you how to support your ideas with modern analytical tools. And also tax consultant, because you just need to know what the tax consequences of your operation and how to pay the optimal level of taxes, how to bear the optimal level of tax burden. I said optimal and not the minimum, because you just need to combine it with a level of tax risks, and sometimes you just need to pay certain level of to bear certain level of tax burden. But again, you just need to be aware about this different kinds of risks when you operate in the sphere of international trade, because when you won't consider it, sometimes you might subject to double, triple, multiple taxation, and you will just you won't have any profit after all. And that's why just to earn the profit, you need to know many issues in different spheres. You need to be aware how to tax the operation, how to perform the customs clearance, how to organize all the spheres, etc., etc. And definitely, last but not least, again, we just combine it with the so-called soft skills. We teach you how to be successful in your career. We develop your leadership skills, and we teach you how to we just teach you how to use all your best skills to solve the conflict, how to build the team, how to build relationships with your colleagues, etc., etc. And definitely it's intercultural skills, because here you will learn with students in different parts of the world. And here you will learn not only with the Russian students, but also with the students from Europe, from Africa, from Asia, etc., etc., from different parts of the world. And it will also develop your intercultural skills. As for analyst, I believe I still need to give you just a brief insight into analytics, because actually it's a very highly related profession, and actually many HRs say that it's more than 50 people per set here. Why it's so highly valuable profession? Well, first of all, again, you just need to have here you just need to be very broad thinking. You need to have not only the hard skills, but also soft skills. You need to, as for the hard skills, you need to know how to obtain the skills and the subject knowledge necessary for effective decision-making techniques. And so again, you just need to know how to use this big data technology, artificial intelligence analysis, different kind of the analysis, financial investment analysis, how to analyze analyze financial instruments, investment projects, etc., etc. You just need to know how to use these mathematical skills just to analyze the particular object, and then you need to have advanced soft skills, because analytics not only operate with the data, they also need to communicate. Because when you will just operate with data, you won't understand it. You definitely need to communicate with your counterpart, with your colleagues, and sometimes you just need to go into different companies or different parts of the companies just to take this insight into the business. Then you need to know, as I said, you need to be broad thinking, and you need to understand the economics of different types of industries. You need to know how the business work, how the e-commerce work, and what's the service business, etc., etc. And when you would choose the path of analyst, you will interact with many companies in various industries with different kinds of business models, and it will turn you into more and more broad thinking, and it will give you the insight or knowledge in the different spheres. Then it's a lack of routine, because even though we talk about the analysis, it doesn't mean that you will just constantly sit and you will operate only with data. Not at all, because the high portion of work for analysts is occupied by non-standard tasks that require both a rational and creative approach to their solution. Then analysts also get very high remuneration, almost as high as in case of international trade, because again, in both cases, actually, you get very high remuneration, and it's because you just need to know here different kind of issues, and the same we see, also in this case. So on average, it's greater, it's higher than of peer grade, and often your remuneration will consist of fixed part and the main part that depends on your KPIs. So you will just need to use these advanced tools, your advanced knowledge in different kind of sphere, just to analyze the particular object, and not only the analyze, but to support the management decision, to advise your company, to advise your employer how to act, whether to invest or not, whether to build a business or not. So actually, that's why we see it here so different. Then networking. So you definitely will then need to interact with the management, with the shareholders of a large listed holdings, representatives, investments fund, strategic investors, bank, media consultants, and many other. And all in all, it also will create for you very great exit opportunities. And usually, when you will start with an analyst, it's possible for you then to develop your career in this field of investment banking or private equity funds. And again, to develop your career there, you need to know first advanced language, advanced analytical skills. Then you need to know where the data came from, so that's the accounting, and then how to analyze it. Then you need to know, you need to be broad thinking, and languages. So last but not least, you need to know, you need to communicate. You need to communicate with the persons from different countries. And again, that's why we taught this program completely in English with the additional second language. And all in all, that's why the students and the professionals in the field of international trade and analytics are so valuable nowadays. So that was about the undergraduate or bachelor programs. And another brilliant program of the Financial University is the master's program, International Tax Relations. So when you search for some unique master program, that's your choice, because actually Financial University is a leader among Russian universities in the training of specialists in the field of international taxation. And these specialists are in great demand by business, and actually that's the unique specialists, and they are also very evaluated by HRs, because you just need to know here again, this program is built on the age of different spheres. It's very important here, the legal perspective, because we just teach you how to operate with the international tax agreement. And that's the bilateral, multilateral tax agreement, convention, different kind. And actually, they create a very complex set of rules. Some of them complement, some of them are in conflict with the national norms, and you just need to interpret these agreements. You just need to find a path in between these spheres, just to find out how to pay less or how to pay the optimum amount of taxes when you operate in the international sphere, when you perform the cross-border operations. Then we teach you how to structure and plan considerations for multinational large listed corporations. So you will just study mechanism of taxation of profit and income for everywhere, for transnational companies, for their shareholders, how to tax foreign branch subsidiaries, joint venture companies, how to build these multinational structures, where to locate your manufacturing subdivisions, where to locate your trading or distribution subdivisions, procurement companies, financial companies, IP companies. When you locate it, you definitely need to take into consideration first and foremost the business issue, but it's not all. You just need to build it in the successful way, taking into consideration tax issues, because again, otherwise you will need to pay taxes everywhere and you won't get any profit at all, because almost each jurisdiction will just explain you that you definitely need to pay some taxes there, and it will let you out of profit almost completely. So that's why you just definitely need to be aware about the set of mechanism and how to structure your global business. Then you need to know what's the recent trend in the field of international corporate tax avoidance, because again, we don't teach you how to avoid taxes, but we teach you how to be aware about the risks and not to participate, not to act in a bad way, and just to be aware about these recent trends and concepts in the field, in the combat of tax evasion with the cross-border transactions. What's the international cooperation in between the global jurisdictions, such as not only the G20, but OECD jurisdiction and many other many other jurisdictions with advanced tax legislation. And the program is built in collaboration with a leading professional associations and universities, such as IBFD, International Bureau of Fiscal Documentation. That's the brilliant association from Netherlands, and the association unite the best professionals in the field of international taxation all around the world. And then IFA, International Fiscal Association, again, headquarters located at Netherlands. And also universities, the best universities in the spheres such as the University of Amsterdam, then University of Eastern Finland, University of Oxford University, Corvinus University, and many other. So actually, I may talk about these programs, about all programs very long. And when you want to find out anything in addition, please feel free to ask me, feel free to send me email and or to call, and I'll answer your question, and I'll give you more information about the program, because due to the limit in time, I just managed to tell you, I believe, just I don't know, 10 or 20% of information about our programs, because a part of the brilliant content, you will be able to participate in the double degree programs with the universities, with the European universities, such as University Grenoble-Alpes from France, or we also able to give you an opportunity to get additional diploma of ACCA associations that combine the best specialists in the field of accounting, and many other opportunities. Definitely, it's you will have the opportunity to travel all around the world and to participate in the foreign exchange programs, and many other opportunities for our students. But in the center of our attention is the program and your career opportunities. So we actually we work just to build a successful career for you, and that's this issue is at the center of our attention. And we hope that you will make a smart choice, and you will choose the best program at the age of different spheres. Well, it seems like that's it, and it seems like I was the last one for our presentation. And when you have any question, again, feel free to ask me, and I will give you all the additional information you'll need. So thank you for your attention, and I hope that I will see you here in the Financial University at our program. Thank you, see you, and goodbye.
Большое спасибо, уважаемые участники. Есть ли у вас вопросы? Please, the questions.
Давай завтра, наверное, знаешь как, где там?
Уважаемые участники, вы можете включить свои микрофоны и задать вопрос устно.
База вся
Вопросов больше нет. Всем большое спасибо за участие. Всего хорошего и до свидания.